Hello.
Combat. That's correct, because again, what they're trying to do is to hit targets, in the case of this B2 mission, to take out the ballistic
Hello,
missiles.
good morning.
And use the bunker busters.
Yeah, we're going to
Those
do a
are
little bit of reading. I got a video
the
going
ground
there.
in some cases. And with the attack on the meeting that was happening, the intelligence they got, that's obviously the building, that spectacular video we saw. But, you know, just that last
Yeah,
phase,
it is 20 past 10 in the morning here.
3 service members have been killed, 5 critically injured. Really is a stark reminder of what's at stake. President noting that casualties were a real possibility.
And he did say that casualties were a possibility, but as we know, in these kinds of conflicts, there's a lot of unpredictable things that can happen. I think now more than ever, I hope the president will come back on and speak to the American people and make the case perhaps more fully, more complete for why we're in this conflict, because there's going to be even more questions following this. I think that's really important to look at the politics here as well. That there are a lot of people that are on either side, on the right, on the left, who will need more explanation.
Okay. Starman, I don't know. I
I'll
thought he
crack
already
in the
spoke on this.
first one.
Are they replaying it or is he speaking out live? Starman?
Very good. I want to set out our response. United Kingdom played no role in these struggles,
Oh, we know.
but we have long been. The regime in Iran is utterly abhorrent. They
I'm
have
glad they
murdered
come with these
thousands
picky
of
things.
their
It really helps to get
brutally crushed dissent
pieces of nut out
and
if you
sought
can't
to
get it out.
destabilize the region.
Yeah, it works really
Even
good.
in the United Kingdom, the Iranian regime poses a direct threat to dissidents and to the Jewish community. Over the last year alone, they have backed more than 20
Yes,
deadly
nuts.
lethal attacks on UK soil. So it is clear they must never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon. That remains the primary aim of the United Kingdom and our allies, including the US. I condemn Iran's attacks
Here, take a
today
couple crackers too.
on partners across the world, many of which are not parties to this conflict.
That's the thing.
We extend our support
That's what
and
he wanted.
solidarity to them.
They're just, Iran's just shooting at whoever. People around them, they have no problem with them. Like, just trying to do their own business.
As part of our commitment to the security of our allies in the Middle East, we have a range of defensive capabilities in the region, which we've recently strengthened. Our forces are active, and British planes are in the sky today as part of coordinated regional defensive operations to protect our people, our interests, and our allies, as Britain has done before, in line with international law. We've stepped up
Few little
protection
pieces of
for
nut
British
shell.
bases and personnel to their highest level. We are also reaching out to UK nationals in the region and doing everything we can to support them. I've been speaking with leaders today from the E3 and across the region. It is vital that we prevent further escalation and return to a diplomatic process.
Yeah, we're on chapter 9. I'm just going to restart the chapter. Yeah, I think we had gotten a few paragraphs deep, but I'll just restart it. Page 106 in the Word. Chapter 9, the Word Rejected. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. The Lord came into the world, and with him grace, church, sacraments, and mission. All that he brought, all that he is, and does, and says. The whole stupendous preparation. his offer and his armament. That is the world he made. For the reference in the text is not to the old creation, which certainly was God's, but to the new, essential, and final creation, which took place when he came into the world. Someone in class was just explaining, obviously I'm breaking that a little bit in the moment, but they were explaining how a lot of what you see on this screen, yeah, it's kind of like a four walls. Right, it's almost as though it's there, but it's not there. I'm addressing this. All these characters in my head, you can't even see them. Hey, Squirmy. Yeah, so they were explaining kind of, have you ever heard of the four walls kind of performances? What's the other word for that? Oh, man. You're gonna have me sounding like a retard. What is that? Yeah, look it up. I don't know. What's up, dude? When a man becomes a Christian. Oh, God. You want some peanut butter, don't you? He's like, all right, that's it. Is this some kind of a joke? Where's my peanut butter? Hold on. Bombs away! Come and get it. Gotta wipe the peanut butter off my fingers. Okay. Where were we? Did you ever figure out what this says? Someone had written it on this. It was in one of these books. It's an old calendar page from 1945, August 12th. Sunday, August 12th and Monday the 13th. 1945. 81 years ago, huh? Almost. Is it? Yeah, I'll be 81 this year, so almost, yeah. Crazy, huh? Yeah, 17 this year. It's crazy. I know. happens. Yeah, exactly. All right. When a man becomes a Christian, it happens simply and solely through the Lord's love. Creative love, yes. Look at him, he's all happy. He has his, sorry, he has his peanut butter. Oh, is it still going? It's still good. He grabbed the biggest piece. He's taking this and running. Can you see him? Sorry, I can't see what's on the camera because I have to flip it the other way, and I can't really see what's it getting on the screen in the frame. You're welcome. When a man becomes a Christian, it happens simply and solely through the Lord's love. Right, so someone was noticing the Catholic Christian we posted. You don't hear that too often. People will say they're either Christian or Catholic, and Christian, either Christian Catholic or Catholic Christian. Yeah, it's one of the largest dominions. Well, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit more. I'm feeling more feminine or masculine today, in the moment. What does that mean anyway? Masculinity, femininity, testosterone, progesterone, estrogen. It's really interesting stuff to learn about. Seems to be lacking in a lot of the public education and healthcare systems, apparently. You talk to some Western medicine doctors and nurses. Holy cannoli. It's scary. It has been to a lot of people for a long time, and they don't seem to want to acknowledge it and just promote heinous things, some call it. Heinous. Yeah, stick it on the crossword. You're welcome. Yeah, exactly. Some say qualities. Equalities. Makeups. Qualities and makeups. Yeah, sure. Oh, you should put that in the current events class. Back a few paragraphs there. Those couple links there. Yeah, those would be great for that class. I love current events class, one of my favorites. Yeah. And when a man becomes a Christian, it happens simply and solely through the Lord's love. Creative love makes him what he is. Only one thing is needed to complete the new creation, that man should not refuse grace. He must let himself be taken up into God's creation in order to become part of the new creation. Everything is there, everything is ready. Grace, faith, love, hope, and mission. The new life is prepared in every detail. The framework and armament is complete. The spring of a new life is flowing. The world that leads an unreal life could have found real life within the new framework, found its true creation. Like a shapeless lump of dough in a mold, it had only to let itself receive a new form. But that grain of agreement is precisely what is wanting. The world refuses to correspond to the new form. It does not want to be what it was intended to be. It refuses to be the world of the Word, and refuses to belong to the Word. It will not respond or correspond to creative grace. That is why the whole new creation runs like a machine that has nothing to work upon. As the world well knows, the new creation involves being transformed by God. But what it does not realize is that the transformation is accompanied by supreme joy. a joy which, though spiritual, does not send the flesh away completely. It only sees the negative aspect, death, and the renunciation of everything it loves and clings to. What does it say when it only sees the negative aspect? What does it mean? It, you, me, them, they, someone? It only sees the negative aspects of someone in a state of resistance. Yeah, right. Gotcha. Thank you, Shakespeare. You should tell them that. In the eyes of the world, the one and only good is whatever pleases it, gives it joy, is agreeable to it. It looks at everything from one standpoint. In the new creation, the center of gravity is transposed into God. The weight is shifted. The true good is God, and God is true joy, but the world does not want it so. How dare you? Right. How dare you say the Son is God, that you're God? You are the Son. How dare you claim any specialness? Right. It's a desecration. Do you not understand? Or right, so in the new creation, the center of gravity is transposed into God. The weight is shifted. The true good is God. The truth, a conscious being. Cleanliness is next to godliness. It knows, and you know too. Yeah, all right. Let's celebrate.